Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Drowning Awareness podcast. We have a story from Checkup Newsroom's website called Drowning Tragedy. I can't believe this happened to me. 2 short minutes changed everything as a mom tells her story. And you can read this story online as well, but here's her story.
As parents, we have all watched the news to see a sad story where a child was injured or died. And we also have been that parent who has thought in the back of their mind, that is so sad, I'm so grateful it's not me. Or even, I can't imagine, at least nothing like that will ever happen to us. Well, I was that parent too, and then one day everything changed in the blink of an eye. It takes a while to come to terms with the fact that that would be so terrible turned into, I can't believe this happened to me. Shock and disbelief take a long time to get over. On August 6, 2012, we lost our 4-year-old son Xander to drowning. That day our lives changed tragically forever. We are now that family. On a summer day, playing with my 3 children and our friends at the pool, 2 short minutes changed everything. The kids and I met with my friend and her 3 children for an afternoon at the community pool in our neighborhood. We had swam there numerous times a week and were in the water all the time. Immediately I was confused by the layout of the pool, and I said to my friend that we just had to watch our little ones closely. We began our day of swimming after a quick lunch. My 2 older daughters could swim proficiently, and we were still working with Xander, jumping in and getting his face wet. He didn't love the water on his face, but we were making strides. All day my son was attached to the hip of my friend's daughter, who was 3. They were inseparable. He was very smitten that day. Always a very loving boy, compassionate, wanting to take care of everyone. After following Xander and his friend on his hip around the bend of the shallow, lazy river, my middle daughter asked me to help her get watermelon out of the cooler, so I asked my friend to watch the little ones. Her son called to her a couple feet away, and when she turned her back around, the little ones had stepped too far, where the slope started to get deeper. I'm sure Xander panicked when the water touched his face and couldn't turn around. When my friend turned around, her face was under, and he was holding the little one up above the water, which pushed him down. It all happened in less than 2 minutes. They were pulled out immediately, but he had slipped unconscious. We were amazed that there was a nurse at the pool that day with her children who began CPR right away. Unfortunately, it took too long to get a heartbeat. Paramedics finally got a heartbeat after what proved to be too long. We were immediately flown to the hospital, but they did everything possible. But we were amazed with the care that our son had for his last days. In the grief and suffering and disbelief of losing our 3rd child, baby and only boy, our hearts and minds have been so expanded by the knowledge and love of the amazing nurses and doctors. When they told us that he would never awake, we immediately agreed that our son's organs and tissues would be donated. We were proud that he went on to save so many lives. Do not buy into misconceptions from the movies of drowning. There is no splashing. There is no screaming. It is silent, and it happens fast. My mission as his mother now is to carry on what I have learned in his name and work for the safety and knowledge of parents and children. It could be a pool, bathtub, toilet, sink, or even a pail of water. I am now a fierce advocate to spread the word of importance of water safety. I will honor my son until the day I die, and I hope I'm teaching my girls to do the same. Even 2 seconds is too long to turn your back to a child in the water. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way. But I hope our story helps even one family be more aware. I would give anything in the world to kiss and hug my baby boy again. I pray no one will ever have to feel the way we have. Please be aware and cherish every moment you have with your child.
According to the CDC, the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 4 is drowning. The World Health Organization reports that 3 children die every day as a result of drowning. It is definitely an important issue that we need to take seriously and just to be more aware of our kids when they're around water. To learn more about water safety, please visit the CDC website or tune in for next week's podcast about prevention tips to keep your children safe. Thanks and have a great day.